In a conversation today with my grandsons, I was telling them the story about Job in the Bible. Because we're talking about so many things, and that came up, and I said, "Do you know the story of Job?" They said, "No." So I went on explaining the story of Job, and one of them asked me the question. He said, why would God do that? Why would God do that? Why would he talk to Satan about Job? And I said, ooh, it's amazing at your age. I don't think I ever even asked that question. And I don't think many adults my age would even ask that question, because we build up these things in our minds about God and say, God wouldn't, but they read the story. The story tells you that in the presence, the company of other angels that came up, including Satan, it was God that initiated the conversation of Satan. Hey, have you checked out my servant Job? He's blameless. Have you checked him out? Not once, twice. Twice. And I told him the reason why God did that. There's this one word that God used to describe the character, the heart, the faith, the love of God are shown towards God by Job. And the one word God used was integrity. Integrity. And many times when you use integrity in a sentence, you usually say is a man of good integrity or a woman of good integrity. God knew that Job's faith, Job's character, another word in the Bible, Psalm 125, was unshakable, immovable. Once you attain that, not all of us have that right away. Once you get it and you understand and you accept God fully as Lord and Savior, and you understand that regardless of what storms you walk into, regardless of what's happening in your life, if you become that unshakable, immovable as Job, oh, your integrity is feared by many, by many. Satan said, give me all his